Sorry guys about that. As you know, this is technical difficulties with my fucking internet, and it's all changing coming Monday. So I do apologise about that. But if you've joined, if you're watching the streams separate, you'll see one will be Raw, and one will be SmackDown. That's the only way I think we can do that. So what I might do tonight, Kirsty, we'll play it in the safe side. If this is going to be what it's like, I think we'll minimise not taking calls. I don't know how bad my net's going to be for it. That's a bad thing. So, but let's carry on. So, guys, thank you for coming back. Please tweet out that we have went back live. I do apologise. This is one of the reasons why the upgraded internet is coming on Monday. So none of this will happen again. It's just
it's gonna be good.
But that's the thing, Kirsten. I mean, like, me and you spoke about what you run it. Like, so see, like, so if I was to let you run the show, like, say if I was to pass everything over to your side and say, like, Kirsty, run the show, like, you could easily do this in full HD, everything. Do you know what I mean?
And that sounds as if I'm bragging, but it's not. It's just I live in an area where I can get fibre optic.
Yeah. So I've got to wait till Monday, and it's here. But it's here. That's the fucking main thing I've got. It's just I've got to wait till Monday. But it doesn't matter. We're back live. So, guys, like this new video, share it, let everybody know you want to hear our sexy voices. You get to hear the sexy Queen of the Ring, Kirsty.
Hi. Hey.
You know yourself, guys. Streamlabs is opened as well. If you want to donate, everything goes back into the channel. Right. So we were finishing up really on Raw because there was no really much to talk about. It was a terrible go-home show. It does not. The question I was going to say to you, Kirsty, right before my internet decided to have a brain fart,
yes,
was, are you sold for Sunday?
For a couple, as usual, I'm split. I'm sold on everything to do with Monday, guys, because I've been sold on them for the best part of 10 years now. But as an overall show, I mean, apart from finding out the #1 contender, what's the point?
Yeah.
And I'm not sold on it being Extreme Rules. Like, usually they hammer home that it's Extreme Rules, but it's a candlestick on a pole match. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's...
I still find funny. I just think it's WCW.
I like, Vince Russo is somewhere being like, yes, I might have a chance to get my job back.
Speaking of Vince Russo, sorry to barge right in there.
Do we need to? I hate him.
No. But I was kind of hoping, like, if Andre would pop in tonight, to give his take on it. Vince Russo reached out to Vince McMahon. Like, we all know it would never happen again.
Yeah.
It's done. It will never happen again. But to help with certain things with the writing, could Vince Russo have done any better just now?
Could Vince Russo work under PG era? Is the main question. I mean, maybe bringing him back would blur the line between what PG is, which might make the marks a bit more happier. But I don't trust Vince Russo with anything. Like, don't touch my shit. Like, look at what he done in TNA. Like, it took AJ Styles nearly quit wrestling because he didn't think he was ever going to get that World Heavyweight Championship. Like, they pulled the rug out under so many storylines all the time, and for a long time he was head writer.
But,
so
I was going to say, but to be fair, in his year would be Triple H, Stephanie, Shane, and Vince.
But would you think he would listen?
No.
Like, I know he would need to, but like...
No, I don't think he would.
I don't. But what he said about all the indie guys, with 90% of the roster now being indie guys that are wee, I don't want to watch Finn Balor be squashed because he doesn't like him. I don't want to see Sammy and Kevin not being used because he doesn't like them. Like, I've already been through that with fucking Jim Cornette when he was fucking writing in ROH. I don't need Vince Russo coming in and, like, I refuse. I have complained too hard to get these people signed, along with millions of other people, to let somebody like that come in and squash them, because that's what they do. We don't want more genders. We don't want more things on a pole match. Fuck off. So and that's all I have to say on it.
I just wanted to see if because Andre and somebody else was talking about this, and I'd love to get Andre's opinion on it. I would love to. Maybe I'll tweet
I
him.
would rather Andre got signed because Andre, while having a lot of similar views and has learned a lot from him, seems to know restraint and knows where a line should be drawn. I would rather just sign Andre. Fuck it, sign Andre.
Kirsty, see, the thing is, see, actually, just going off topic, right, and it is a bit of fucking dick pulling here, right, I've got to be honest, but I think a lot of the guys in the chat will agree, me and you will totally agree on this, right, ever since him going more on Dave's show, right, and starting to get to know Andre, no personal, right, we don't know him like that, so no like Dave, but like trying to get in the mindset of Andre and his wrestling knowledge,
Yeah.
there's not a lot left like him. There's not a
No,
lot
I
left.
totally agree. For like, I know that he's no like the same age as like us or whatever, but for a younger guy in like our generation of wrestling, he's got a really old school mindset, like almost like a 70s wrestler, like that 70s 80s wrestling, and it's really rare these days because, as a lot of people constantly point out, it's my favourite style of wrestling that's hot as fuck now. It's the indie style of wrestling, where a lot of people say that it's just spots and there isn't psychology. The really good ones, AJ Styles, put psychology in there. But for a lot of like new guys, it's just spot, and I do get their point, but I still love it. It's incredible.
Yeah.
But he puts a lot of more focus on the storytelling aspect, and I think a lot of people do forget that that's what wrestling should be sometimes. And I like listening to what he's got to say about things because it is that old school mentality, and it's good. I prefer, like, I don't like Vince Russo. Like, we'll sign Andre. Like, that's what the hashtag should be on Twitter, guys. Sign Andre. It's fire. Or keep Jimmy Jacobs, the other writer for NXT whose name's skipping my mind now, that's been head of SmackDown, and Andre. That's all we need.
Take Dave.
They'll do fine.
Take Dave with Andre.
I take Dave too, because Dave will be fair. At least Roman will still have a job then.
Oh fuck, dude. Pittsburgh would fucking cum his pants if you.
Oh, can you imagine?
Oh, I know we've not had Pittsburgh going for a long while, but congratulations becoming an Uncle Pitts. I'll give you that much.
Yeah,
without busting your balls. I'm just having a laugh in the chat just now, Kirsty. Just make sure everyone's still running okay. I've asked the chat, everyone's still coming through okay, because on the top of the thing it usually gives you like an elapsed time and people watching. It still says 0 people watching, but I know there's people here. I have no idea what the fuck is up, right? I have no idea. So I'll just typing in the chat, guys, is this coming through okay? Is it okay? Sarah Small, yeah.
Awesome.
Wilf, you've gone mute. And I was like, what? I'm going mute? And no, he actually muted the stream. He forgot to put his...
Oh, Black. We love you. We do.
So,
we've all been there.
we've all been there. But it's one of those things, guys, like... A gaming stream I could live with, because if that cuts off, then it doesn't really matter how long the other one was. You can fix it and whatever. But having this and it's a discussion, and especially when it's a weekly show, you don't want to fucking lose. You don't want to lose internet or the audience or anything, and it's a pain in the fucking hole. So, guys, if you can please retweet it back out, get the people back in, all that good stuff. That'd be excellent. Love you all for it. Let's move to SmackDown, because there was a lot to take away from SmackDown, and
SmackDown felt like the go home show.
Yeah, I mean, it's taking SmackDown, like as a title, as clickbaity as it is, but that's the whole point of YouTube. Fuck, we need views, damn it. First ever women's Money in the Bank.
I know, I'm so like, especially after the Kendall sticking a poll fucking announcement, that was so refreshing to see that we haven't just time warped back into the 90s and it's all terrible for women again. Like, it's about goddamn time. Like, I know in the past maybe the wrestling talent wasn't there, but there has always been enough women to do this match. And especially in the last 3 years, there's been the talent there to do this match, and it's about goddamn time. And I'm so happy and just, yay, go team. But did you see Nia Jax's tweet about it?
Yeah. She'd be loved. If she was in SmackDown, she'd be loved. Loved.
Aye.
Send Carmella over to Raw. Because I tell you what, that's the weak link of this fucking... That's the weak link of that match. See the fact Naomi's not on it? There's one weak link gone. She's dropping the title. She's not holding on to that any longer.
I don't think she is either.
But
I'm kind of hoping, against all logic, that we get a Becky Lynch heel turn and that she wins.
See, I wouldn't mind that. I would take anything as long as it's not Carmella. See if she becomes champion as green as she is. Who the crowd, she just can't get over with the crowd. There's silence. And the fact they've slapped James Ellsworth with her, the crowd don't care.
Aye.
I mean, see when like James Ellsworth came out to introduce her, turn off.
Aye. And I think it's a disservice almost to Carmella because she was so hot coming off of being with Enzo and Cass, and the minute that they put Ellsworth with her, it just devalued everything. It's as if everybody forgot where she came from, because her character was so good, but she's so weighted. And I think what happened with James Ellsworth is like a pure amazing story and everything, but I never understood that pairing. I understood they had to get Ellsworth out of the main title picture or people were going to start rioting, me included. But I don't know if that was the right move, and I feel as if it's no benefited anybody.
See, at the time with the James Ellsworth thing, I enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed it because it was a story. It was a story because SmackDown didn't have a pay-per-view, so let's get a story going. And I enjoyed it for that. No way he was ever going to win the title. And AJ being as class as he is, put a pin over me. I don't care. Do you know what I mean?
And not one, but three.
So I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that, and how they've done like this mini heel turn and shit. I'm cool with that. He was never going to win the belt.
It was good. It was a really good. That's what I'm saying. Like the story was amazing. To think that he was a jobber and just because he air as hell, just with a really smarky crowd. It was a great story, but I just don't feel as if what happened after that. Like it was funny seeing Carmella try to G him up because it's the most ridiculous looking thing, but then they just roped it, so they're just left with this unfinished storyline.
Yeah.
And we're just all like, "Oh, you're still not doing anything? Oh, okay, cool. Well, I don't need to care then."
There's just so many like things I can take from the Money in the Bank women's match. As Becky will be fine, Charlotte will be fine. They're your two favourites instantly. Natalya, I would put in that bracket as well. I would put Natalya in that bracket. Tamina, hit and miss. I would rather see Nia Jax in that frame.
But see, because this is like in my head where I'm going, well, it could be this person for this person, like as you do when it's matches that are more than two people. Because they are cousins-in-law, or however, her and Tamina and Naomi, because they're related in a weird way, there could actually be a story built there. Like they could do like Naomi being like, "Oh, like you're my cousin and you still came for me and you know how hard I worked this," and Tamina being like, "Bitch, get at it." Like,
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that, Kirsty.
So
it's just the weak link is Carmella, and the fact is the rumor is
that she's going to win.
She's going to win this.
And there's apparently rumours as well that they might put Lana in it as well. And I'm like, out of the 5 talents that you've got there that you can build a storyline out of, and it would make sense and it would go along with kayfabe and the entertainment would be there, your 2 greenest wrestlers are who you're going to give a title shot against somebody. Like, this isn't as if it's Asuka and they're going to learn a lot for her. It's Naomi, who's still relatively green herself and needs somebody who's better than her to get her to that next level. Putting 2 green people together and expecting it to work is not going to happen. It's going to be awful. Don't do it.
I mean, we'll see how it builds up. We've still got another 2 weeks before that, so...
So we'll keep an eye on it.
Keep an eye on that. New Day returned.
I hopped, by the way. I'm not even going to lie.
They were funny. I was kind of hoping the Fashion Police are still going for the tag team.
So was that. I was a wee bit...
I was gutted it wasn't them, but we'll never know. We've still got another 2 weeks to go. so you never know what they might do. The most important thing was Kofi's back from the surgery he needed.
Yeah.
Because that's how he was wrote off TV. They used that tag team. I forgot the name again. The Dissension. No, not the Dissension.
No. Right, first of all, it's the Ascension, the Dissension, but the one you're thinking is the Revival. God damn it, watch some goddamn NXT. You have the network, well, there's no excuse here.
But the crowd wants to see me rage at computer games, so I've got to give what the crowd wants.
Watch 5 minutes a day, you'll still watch it in the entire week.
But there's so much porn you can watch during the day.
NXT is wrestling porn, right? That's what it is. It's pure eye orgasms.
Sasha Grey. Sasha Grey.
Again.
Children, don't look her up.
Don't do it. No under 18s, please.
No under 18s. We don't condone watching stuff with Sasha Grey. Maybe me and Kirsty might, but don't. Anyhow,
we're not an example to Foley. Don't date, guys.
No, Kirsty's got too much saved in her phone. Anyhow, so but it's having them back, right? You're starting to see the dynamic nearly there. Like I said, I feel SmackDown's missing one superstar. John Cena's coming back, but I still feel one could have done it more. He's back 4th of July. Yeah. So having them back, having them thrown right in the title picture, I'm cool. I'd rather have the Fashion Police. I just think their segment again, brilliant.
And again with the interference, that could be acid or anything in the water guns. What is going on here with the rules?
But I think it's so funny. It is.
It's so good.
You need sometimes. You agree with this one. You need a bit of stupidity in your wrestling.
Oh God,
But you need guys that can do it.
Really, you need your Colt Cabanas. You need your Eric Youngs, even though they're no using him that way. But I don't think once he hits main roster, at some point there's going to be a comedy storyline, and people are in for a treat when it's Eric Young's turn because he does it, but he doesn't do it in a way that devalues. Like the way Santino is, where he was so comedy that you didn't take him seriously. Eric Young manages to do his comedy where it's so funny, but you still know that he's going to kick somebody's ass, and it's amazing. But like you need that conviction in your character. If you half-ass it, the same way anything in wrestling, but if you half-ass your comedy, it's never going to land, and they two are so perfect for that. And the fact that the two of them are really good wrestlers too, again, it doesn't devalue who they are, which is why it's working.
I mean, if it's like Mick Foley, if you take Mick Foley, he's just a god in my opinion, right? But if you take Mick Foley, what does people, apart from the bump in the cell, right? Apart from that bump in the cell, but which side of Mick Foley of Mankind did you prefer? I preferred the comedic side. I thought it was the most entertaining thing to watch.
I was a win. I thought that he was
so funny. It was just his timing.
Dude Love. Yeah. I used to piss myself at Dude Love. Like
the timing was brilliant.
But again, Mick Foley, you took when Mick Foley got serious, you knew somebody. There's a magic balance in comedy wrestling where. Because you can do comedy wrestling and just be the joke like Santino and never be taken seriously, but it's a special somebody that needs to be able to do it. And I think Colt Cabana is one of them. I think like Eric Young, obviously Mick Foley, like even William Regal when he done the dressing up.
William Regal's a legend at it. He can be serious, but when he was comedic, he was one of the funniest guys.
Total gold. Like it takes a special somebody to do it, and. Day to day have that, where I still believe that Tyler Breeze can win any match legitly, same with Fandango, but they can do it and still have fun, which makes them likeable as a face, and it's so perfect. And I do wish they were still getting a push, and hopefully...
I think they still will.
I hope so, because they're still over.
I tell you what, see in a minute, a fucking Fashion Police t-shirt is launched, I'm buying it.
Oh, tell me about it. Like, I want it so badly. Speaking of t-shirts, Jinder finally got a t-shirt, guys. Like,
And it is
WWE sent the email out the other day. Oh, it's hideous.
It's
But
it
was interesting.
Sorry, but I'm right. Speaking of gender, right?
No.
Just before we even talk about, I'd say too the big matches because they were fucking great to watch, great
Oh
entertainment.
yeah.
Right, WWE, right? We all speculated that the reason they put the belt on gender, right? Obviously, they were doing a deal with India, right? They're doing a deal with India. It's something to do with the network, right? It's something to do with this, okay? And it makes sense for Jinder going over to India as a champion. He'd be hailed as a king, all that stuff, right? Even though he's from Canada, but he's obviously Indian descent.
Yeah.
They're not going to India.
Really?
They're not going.
Are you what? Bitch, what was the point? I was like, do you know what? His promos have been good. He obviously looks the part. Whether we know that's legit or no is a different matter. But he looks the part. Like, fuck it, we'll give it a try. And no, I swear WWE test me all the time.
He's not going. I don't know what the reason was. All I seen was a small article about it. I'm reading up for some of the stuff for talking points. But I read a small article about how they're not going, but they're still doing the deal in India. I don't know what it's about. I know Impact's there just now.
Yeah, I do know that. And ROH last month, I think, signed their India deal as well. It seems like everybody's going for China and India because suddenly everybody's realised the two biggest markets. Well, I know it's the boom in wrestling, but it's as if everybody suddenly remembered that China and India are the two biggest populations on Earth.
Yep.
And they were like, oh, we've not got anything there that, like, why would they not have been your first two picks?
Yeah. I mean, I found that strange. It's just because we had that segment with Randy Orton. Fuck, Randy Orton done an okay promo. It was okay for Randy. But...
He was a bit stuttery, which for Randy's weird because he's usually smooth as hell. I know he was talking about his granddad, maybe that was getting him a bit choked up, but it felt really disjointed.
But even having like gender, at least they're making that title relevant because again, where's Brock Lesnar? But anyhow, the whole fact is at least they're making that title relevant. Gender, even though it's a title screen, Titantron. Is it even a Titantron anymore? Is it even called that?
No.
The Titantron 2017. There you go. But he done a message via satellite. And it was
that good old Rock promo.
It was okay. I still wish they're doing a good thing, keeping each other separate before before maybe the whole show.
I didn't want another confrontation.
No, so they're doing okay, but let's talk about the fucking biggies. The tag team match right at the start, brilliant.
I was so in love with it. Like I was in love with everybody in the ring. Like maybe not Dolph, but like everybody else. Like, and I love that they're going to
Baron
like, even
brilliant. They made Baron look amazing.
Baron doesn't feel out of place, and amongst the 15-year plus veterans, which is what he's in there with. And it didn't feel out of place. It didn't. You weren't like, oh, what's he doing there?
Yeah.
He fitted in really, and I think that's a testament to how far he's come since he came out of NXT.
Yeah.
Because a year ago he would have been a fish out of water and amongst them, but he knows his position now. He knows what he's today, and he gets it. Which for somebody that he said he was a wrestling fan when he was younger, but for somebody that came in relatively, like, it wasn't like an AJ Styles, a Shinsuke, or a Kevin, where they've got a huge background in wrestling, for him to fit in there so naturally was lovely to see. Because when I heard his music, I was like, oh, but then completely changed my mind. It was awesome.
That was a better match I've seen Shinsuke in. Watching that was a better match watching Shinsuke. The Baron Corbin thing was just to stay in Baron Corbin for a second. Did you see the tweet argument he had with an indie wrestler?
No.
Basically, an indie wrestler. I can't remember if it was a pop at him, but it was like made a comment. I'm sure it was about him. I'll be lying if I'm completely true on this, but down the line, it's having a pop at him, okay? And the whole argument Randy Orton had what
Right.
Baron threw back at him was, "You've constantly stuck at what you've done. I progressed."
Aye. And
So I've got to agree with Baron on that one.
aye.
If
He does.
Baron, as bad as he was, got into WWE, and if you're good as an indie wrestler, why are you not punching that top weight? That's the only thing I would say.
I mean, again, usually I'm all for indie guys, but I'm no mad that Baron's there because I do believe that WWE can self-produce some really good wrestlers.
Yep.
We've seen it time and time again. Obviously, my argument always was indie wrestlers should be given a chance to because they're proving it just as much on other promotions. But now that there's a mix there, I'm like, fine, like have your Romans, have your Barons, have your Rusevs, but also have your Shinskys, your AJs, your Kevin Owens, your Seth Rollinses, and just have a really fucking awesome mix of different type of wrestling. But right now, it's probably the easiest time as an indie wrestler to have WWE's eyes on you. So Baron's got a point. Like, why is he there and you'll know? Because it's not as if you're invisible to WWE anymore. I don't know who it was, so I can't be like defend them and be like, oh, it was.
It was on a Facebook page, pal, called the 434. Funnily enough, that's in the vault number.
I was ready to say that.
See that vault number? I actually got asked a question about that. Just to go off topic, I got asked a question about the 434. What's that for? Why is the vault number 434? And they were like, "Is that something to do with Halo?" And I was like, "No, that's 343." I was like, "I'm a CM Punk guy."
Aye, it's a punk thing.
It's a punk reference because all vaults and Fallout have got a number. Fuck it, 434. But going back to the actual match, I thought the match was tidy.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Shinsuke in that one. I enjoyed it compared to the last couple of matches I've seen him in now.
Don't stress me out the day. Don't do it.
No, I'm just saying I enjoyed him. I enjoyed them in it. Kevin Owens.
I don't know what it was about him and Dolph, but something just didn't click. And usually Shinsuke's really good with. Well, no, he's not real. I think that was probably the problem actually, because I had said that he's not really good with amateur wrestlers.
Aye, see him and Kevin Owens. Him and Kevin Owens look apart. You watch him and Kevin, I could watch them all day.
I'm going to send you a link if I can find it to the match between him and Kevin in ROH about 3 years ago, about 4 years ago now. Oh my fucking god, just before Kevin came to WWE, I cannot, you need convincing on Shinsuke, I got you covered because holy shit. And they two, I can't wait for them to have a feud because if it's going to be they two for that United States belt, it's going to be so fucking good. And Kevin can talk to carry the storyline so that Shinsuke's, because again he had his fucking mouth guard in, but to carry the bits that Shinsuke can do, it's just going to be perfect. And I'm so excited for it. Again, it felt like a go home show and.
Yep.
Raw, didn't it? It's fucking stupid.
It's 2 weeks to Money in the Bank, and I'm sold more Money in the Bank than I'm in Extreme Rules this Sunday.
I agree. I 100% agree. The only reason I'm interested in this Sunday is because I want to know who's going to face Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Because I need to know. I've got a theory about what I think's going to happen, but I'll keep that for Friday.
Yeah, keep it for Friday. I've got a theory as well, so I'll keep it for Friday. Nobody's getting this out of us just now. Donate $100 and maybe we'll tell you, but I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding, guys. The final match of the night, because I'm just skimming through the main points.
Aye.
The final match, I thought, oh no, I'm off in the room. I keep fucking leaving the window open.
Well, I've been doing it too.
Oh, they're bastards. Honestly, I'm going to get a flamethrower. Or a lynx, or an axe. I forgot. Depending where you are, it's axe, but over in the UK, it's lynx. We're going to get Lynx Africa and blowtorch it. Anyhow,
don't waste it. It smells so good.
Kirsty, I'm 32. I'm not a teenager anymore.
No, but I still love the smell of Lynx Africa. Melts me, but so much.
Right. So, guys, you witness this in the chat. Right. So, Kirsty, if I came up, right, and I drowned myself in Lynx Africa, maybe a bit of...
I just sniff you for 20 minutes.
A bit of Cool Waters. Right, listen. A bit of Cool Waters, or Jean Paul Gaultier, or 1 million.
I melt it.
Need I say much?
I melt. Like, I melt a good smelling guy. Like, I love it. I love it so much.
Oh well.
Whenever Matt puts it on, I just like sit and like hug him and like sniff him like a fucking weirdo for like 10 minutes, and he's like, "Okay, come on."
Oh, see, I wear Dove for men, so there you go. I'm fucked. Anyway, the final match of the night. That was the best I've seen Dolph Ziggler in a while. Perfect. Him and AJ tore it down.
But again, I'm attributing that to AJ, knowing that style a bit better, because Shinsuke doesn't work well with amateur wrestlers, as I just said. I'm putting that more on AJ, because the more and more, and I've said this before, my thing with Dolph Ziggler was our indie wrestler before we go indie wrestlers, and now that they're all here, he doesn't compare, and he doesn't like that, which is fine. He shouldn't. He should want to get better. But the more and more I see him in the ring with people like AJ Styles, I realise that he wasn't that good. He was just better than all the John Cena replicas that we had for the longest time before we got everybody in. And I've lost all faith in him, like, completely. He still shouts at me. He's not as good as I once thought he was. And he just seems really bitter about it. And either he tries too much or he doesn't try at all. Like, when he's in there with AJ, he fucking tries. But if he's in there with Baron, he doesn't give a shit.
I mean, AJ was brilliant. I wasn't surprised he lost when I found out it was in Georgia. I was like, oh, kind of, it's a hit and miss. He's going to lose.
I thought that, but then I seen that they had put out T-shirts that were only to go on sale in Georgia, I think. And you could like pre-order them, and then when you go to the arena, you just like show your receipt on your phone, and then you get your T-shirt. They made them specifically for Georgia, the way they do with Brock Lesnar's Suplex City T-shirts. So I was like, maybe he's going to win, and it's going to be a feel-good moment. And then Dolph Ziggler decided to shit-talk him, and I was like, AJ better rip his fucking head off. Call my own son again. He's like 7 years older than you. Go home.
Like I said, I'm happy AJ's came to WWE. Finally, I've get to see why he was the big deal.
Yes, we weren't lying.
In my opinion, he is the best wrestler in the WWE at this moment. He's one of the greatest.
And you would be right, sir.
one of the greatest I've seen. I still would love to have seen him in Shawn Michaels. I'm happy I've got to seen him and Chris Jericho have a match. But I'd love to have seen him, Chris Jericho, in the younger days. Like Chris Jericho, younger prime, was AJ as prime just now. Love to have seen how that would have worked out. That would have been brilliant. Him and CM Punk.
I can send you a link to 3 different versions of that if you would like.
I'd like to see that. I'm a Punk guy. I'd love to see.
I'll send you them later because they are fantastic. ROH was everything in 2002.
See, because I'd say Punk, in my opinion, for what I've heard, his prime was ROH.
His prime was definitely ROH. As good as he was in WWE, he done the 3 major storylines Punk done. He done them in ROH first. I've actually got a DVD called The Summer of Punk, where 2 of the major storylines, him leaving with the title, and the Straight Edge Society thing, they were done in ROH first. They literally everything that Punk ever excelled in, they were his own suggestions of things that he'd already done and knew worked for his fan base, i.e. us, and he just made them bigger and better because that's what WWE does. But WWE didn't actually give Punk anything successful that wasn't his own. And ROH Punk, because he had complete creative control, is just perfect.
No, I totally agree with you, pal.
I will send you him and AJ. Wee baby AJ with short blonde hair and his wee trunks. He's the cutest wee thing.
Calm yourself down. This is a PG-rated show.
This is you talking about Mrs. Sasha earlier on, sir.
What's wrong with
I don't think so.
What's wrong with Sasha Grey?
Nothing. What's wrong with AJ Styles?
Well, you don't see AJ Styles sitting on a fuck machine, do you?
No, but I would be opposed to it. I'm just going to put it out there.
But guys, that's basically it. That's basically it. SmackDown kind of saved the week, so to speak. But it's all we can hope they do what happened at Payback. Payback had a terrible go-home show, a good pay-per-view. This is going to deliver, because if it doesn't, Raw's in a shit street. They're still in the shit street. They've not. they do one good week, one bad week, one bad week, and then a bad week, and a good week. There's no consistency, so they need to do something this Sunday. So, guys, we will be back on Friday night for prediction show. Formal Ghost, if you're listening, because obviously you never showed up again for your mum.
He's in the bad books. He wonders why he's dead.
He's never getting this title. He's never getting, unless he does. Tell you what, Formal, start your own wrestling podcast, get your own title, and we'll take that title on top of it.
Yep.
But hopefully,
we'll do CM Punk. We'll run out with it.
Yeah. Hopefully we have Martin back.
Yeah, we should.
Hopefully, I know he's having problems. He's moved recently. The internet he's got, if you think mine's is fucking awful, he's got fibre and it's still awful. So I don't know what the fuck's happening. But Martin's still keeping in touch with us. If Martin does not come on the show on Friday, we will have Martin's predictions. Martin will still have his input for his picks for Friday. On Friday for Sunday. So that will still happen if it's only me and Kirsty again. But guys, thank you one and all for coming out for Smacked Up Wrestling Live. The only wrestling call-in show in Scotland. There's none other like it. So let everybody know. Share it. Tell everybody. You get to hear sex talk from me and Kirsty.
As always.
Guys, if you want me and Kirsty to do like a sex education show, like we'll change the banner and everything, and like we'll help you through tough times and tell you what machine to buy and not. Oh, Kirsty, I was going to be a dick and tag you in a link about that.
Oh my god!
It's because there's somebody I follow, and they retweeted that they've bought one, right? And an obvious mimic got timed out there. I just seen that. So they bought one, and I went and there's a really good friend I've got, right? She's single, and I just always make fun, and I'm like, look, fucking buy that, like you can have fun with that. And I've known her since I was 5.
Oh my god! So
and it's like, oh look, you can have this. Do you know what I mean? But fuck it.
Awkward brother.
I don't care. But guys, thank you one and all for coming out. This has been a really good show. Thank you for sticking with us, even though we had the internet glitch. We will be back Friday. I will return tomorrow on a Pokemon stream. I don't know when, with Pokemon cards. So let's see what we've got tomorrow. But until then, guys, have a great evening. We'll see you guys Friday night at 10:15. Yeah, 10:15. It depends if Dave's late or what. We'll try and think of something. We'll figure something out. So everybody gets to see everybody's show because we're all friends. But we'll figure something out. But it's still 5:15 GMT, 5:15 Eastern Standard Time. And guys, I've been Will.
And I've been Kirsty.
And I take it you've never thought of anything to cover for Martin and his bit?
Not insert funny Martin joke. Finish closing here.
Right, guys, this is how we'll close the show. I'm just going to leave this picture up.
Oh my god.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye, guys.